Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Tucker here reporting for Distorted Reality. I am joined today by a very special guest. I am joined today by David Lori Vanderbeek, who is running for Nevada governor in 2014. And it truly is an honor and a privilege to get you to, take the time out of this busy day, march against Monsanto today, to, come on and give us your thoughts, not only to Nevada, but to the world as to who David Lori Vanderbeek is, what he believes in, what his core values are, and to get the people out there to vote for you next year. So, David, once again, thank you.
It's great to be with you.
For being here. So, please, give us a little bit of an insight here as to who David Lori Vanderbeek is and what he's all about.
Well, the core values that I hold are tend towards the Libertarian Party, the Constitution Party. I consider myself religiously to be a born-again constitutionalist. So I'm multi-religious. I listen to everybody, what they have to say. I want the truth wherever it is. I don't particularly care what the truth is. I just want it because, like we were talking about earlier, when people have good information and when they have the truth, the right decision tends to become self-evident, right? It becomes obvious, almost obvious, what we should do when we have the truth. See, the government, I don't believe that the government can make better decisions about your life than you can, and that's the difference. We got a lot of control freaks, whether it's the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. These parties are filled with power-hungry, blood-sucking parasites, thieves, cheaters, liars, and that's how they win over and over.
Absolutely.
I'm done with that. I'm done with the system, and I'm going to fight and do whatever I have to do so that this state can be free. We'll take it back one town at a time, one county at a time. Well, we will have constitutional law, rule of law, natural rights, freedom in all choices.
Absolutely, perfect. It's hard to, whether you're a Democrat or Republican and all that. As I stated before on my broadcast, there is no two-party system in this country anymore. There hasn't been for some time. You got the Bilderberg group at the top of that food chain, okay? They put their laws into effect, and it's just a tricky thing. You got your Democrats and Republicans on television. Majority, I'm not going to say all of them, some of them aren't in the know, by design, but you have them on your TV sets, dancing like little puppets.
Exactly. See, we've got a political class that if they are not in bed with the shadow government or the elite, like you're talking about, the global elite, then they're incompetent. See, there's only two choices there. Either they're evil, they're part of it, they're in on the take, or they're just incompetent, they don't know what to do. And so when you look at Nevada's government, look, I'm not saying, you look at the current governor, the question is, what has he done to protect the right to bear arms to this people? Nothing. What has he done to get the land of these people back to them? Nothing. What has he done to establish a state bank to get us out of the global banking cartel and Wall Street mess? Nothing. What has he done? You got to look over. What has he done to give the education rights back to the county so that they can govern education for themselves? What has he done? Nothing. What has he done to get the healthcare system back to under the control of Nevada? Nothing. He's done the opposite. It's one thing. What has he done to help prevent illegal immigration and foster an environment where people want to hold Latin America accountable for collapsing into our nation? Nothing.
Absolutely. Nevada Governor Brian Sandoval, his head is totally on a swivel. He's turning here, telling one thing, he's turning his head here, telling you another thing. But to the general public, to the masses that you see, if someone was to come up to you and be like, Mr. Vanderbeek, please, I'm really, not sure who to vote for. Please tell me what would be something that would, instill in me to vote for you.
Okay, it's very simple. You cannot tell me that you want change and continue to elect the same losers over and over that do the same things. You should be voting third party in every office. You've got to send a message, because don't tell me you want change and then continue to elect the same kinds of Democrats, the same Republicans over and over. You will not have change. It's absurd. It's foolish. It's just foolish. So whether you vote for me or not, you need to find a different party, because they're burning the house down. They're taking the freedom away. And the reality is, it's not going to work. We are going to take back these states. The party system, in a way, is somewhat irrelevant. What it does is it gives us ballot access. It gives us a way to congregate with like-minded individuals. But because of the instantaneous transfer of information out through the internet, you can intimately know any given candidate. And there's no excuse for a politician to not be in daily contact with the people through the social media, because the information is instant. You can be in contact with the people every day and let them know exactly where you stand on every issue. It's easy now.
Absolutely. You know, for a second here, let's say that the global elite didn't exist. Okay, there wasn't a global agenda for depopulation and the march against Monsanto and all that. Let's say, strictly for the sake of argument here, you have, you know, your Republicans and your Democrats. You know, you watch the CNNs, the Fox Newses, and you watch, you know, listen to other mainstream media outlets. All you see is the same CNN and Fox News battling each other, and then you have the Democrat and the Republican battling each other. What are they doing for the good of the people? Nothing. It's all about whose hand is in whose pocket, you know, to make the new bill to get passed through, the new law to get through. They're not necessarily helping the people of this country, let alone their own states. So what would be something that David Vanderbeek would bring to the table to try to help break that divide?
Okay, so my thing is listen to everybody, and citizen journalism needs to be supported and promoted. That's the beauty of the internet right there, is that we have people like you that can start a show, start a TV show, do whatever they have to do to share their message, and the reality is that the truth and the trend is truth, and it is alternative media. That's the reality, folks. Alternative media is becoming, it is the mainstream media now, and it is, so these NBC, those media giants are chasing the alternative media now.
That is true.
So
That is
that's not something I can encourage it and foster it and support it. Make sure what my job is that people have their freedom of speech, and that we have what I call freedom of search in Nevada. So you can always get on the internet; it can never be shut down. And we can create hubs and make sure we have backups in Nevada so that our internet will always be up.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
Internet too.
There you go.
You know, kill switch. Well, why would they want to take out the internet? Well, it's because, as you just said, you can find all the information you want.
Exactly. So what Nevada will do is I'll have my own cybersecurity force that can check and be watchful on the feds and make sure that they're not doing any kind of shenanigans in the state of Nevada, monitoring our citizens. We'll police them here. We'll police freedom. We'll have Nevadans police Nevadans. We don't need the federal government come here and police our citizens. We're the peers here. We'll police one another. We'll try one another. We can handle it.
Absolutely. You take out the mega banks. You take out the corporate, greedy, money-hungry, just for them, profiteers. You know, you take them out, and you can actually get results. You can actually get change in not only your city and your state, but, you know, worldwide, nationwide. I mean, look at what we did today with this march against Monsanto.
Yeah.
You know, this is what happens when you do have strength in numbers. I say it all the time on the show, strength in numbers. They can take one of us down, but they can't take 1,000 of us down, as we just proved here today. What are your thoughts on today's march here in Las Vegas for the Monsanto?
Well, it's the biggest march I've ever been in personally, so I thought it was great. I thought the dedication and the spirit is all there. You know, everything, all the factors are in. See, the reality is people deserve the right to know what's in their food. It's that simple. It's that simple. Whether it's the fluoride in your water, whether it's the mercury, thimerosal in your vaccines. Look, if you want to eat that crap, and you want that injected into you, okay, you at least have the right to know what it is before you're consuming it. And that's all we're asking. We're not asking, we're demanding at this point.
Absolutely. You have to demand. You have to put your foot down.
Yeah, you do.
And say enough is enough.
That's
you know, as we look above us here, you know, we got the chemtrails spraying once again the aluminum and barium into the sky, which is dropping into the soil, which means that you can't grow your crops as well as you did it once before. So boom, here comes Monsanto in with their little, fertilizer, eggs, their fake food, with the Roundup weed killer and poisons and herbicides and all that. And but yet it's safe enough for human consumption when you have insects that are dying from eating the pesticides.
Well, that's what they want us to believe.
Exactly. So I mean, facts are facts, and these are facts that we are saying here. Like I've always said before on the show, don't just take my word for it. Don't take a Vanderbeek's word for it. Do your own research. Do your own investigation before they take out the internet. The internet is our little last bit of free speech that we have left. And once they take away the internet, then it's going to be up to people like myself and Vanderbeek here to really go out and get the information out, get the knowledge out that people need in order to survive. This is literally a life or death game. This is no joke. This is not. This isn't some crazy conspiracy. This is facts. This is true. And it's myself for bringing awareness, and it's Vanderbeek here to be put into office.
Yeah, we have to put it in mainstream politics. It's got to go from the realm of the general public and even the alternative media into the mainstream media into mainstream politics, and that's what the campaign's going to do.
Absolutely. You didn't see March for Monsanto here covered by the the CNNs and Fox News. Why? Because they're all paid and bought for by the same people who pay and buy for
Monsanto.
So, once again, David, thank you very much, and I hope to get you on the radio broadcast very shortly.
You got it.
All right. So once again, Nick Tucker signing off for Distorted Reality with my special guest here, Nevada Governor 2014, David Laurie Vanderbeek. And what's the best way that they get
You got to go to NevadaGovernor2014.com, and the fan page is David Laurie Vanderbeek on Facebook.
Perfect. Well, once again, folks, thank you very much for tuning in. Listen to the broadcast, follow and support